So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Guruceta. And here's Sunset. Now it's Williams. That's great control. Williams! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And that has been clubbed away. Nicely aimed pass.
Guruceta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Aymeric Laporte. He's a centre-back who's one of the best in the business when it comes to playing out from defence. He can spark quick counter-attacks or put his foot on the ball and retain it when a breather is needed. He's a very solid defender too. And opposition forwards, they're not going to get much change out of this guy.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Berenguer. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. Now he's off and running. Still goalless at the moment. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Leque. Williams. That's a super give and go. He's tried one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rijkaard can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Rijkaard. Out towards the flank. Plays it in low.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Over to the left. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Sunset. And Yuri. Ruiz de Galarreta. Now it's Guruceta. Nicely aimed pass. He's picked his way through. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's been played through, and he's picked it up out wide. There's the shot! And he's done it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
After 30 minutes is number 10.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Guruceta receives it in a good position here. Iñaki Williams. Out to the right. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And that pass just didn't quite work. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Yuri. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Guruceta. Berenguer. Berenguer had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Spread it left. And it's Bershish. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Berenguer is onto this. Yuri puts the ball in. And he's there to clear it. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Williams. He's in plenty of space here. There's no flag. There's the delivery. Takes a shot! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, nice touch. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Marquinhos. And it's Palmer. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Guruceta. Iñaki Williams.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash. Yuri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Iñaki Williams crosses it in. It's a mighty effort. He scores. They've done it. It was coming. They have their reward. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Number 11.
Bilbao take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Spread neatly. Palmer. And it's Bojan.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Bojan. It's out for a goal kick. Marquinhos, always a very imposing presence at the back. Now it's Bojan. He's got tall. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Ruiz de Galarreta. Now Leque. Iñaki Williams. He's had it taken off him. Albert Ferrer. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, he's found support out wide. Laporte gets it away.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's Hazard. He's being urged to shoot. Big chance! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
You don't keep those outs. He knew he just...
Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
This is quite a battle.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Now it's Hazard. Now it's De Bruyne. Searching pass he's played there. Gorosabal is there to clear. Now it's Guruzeta. And it's Bershish. Pass is just off target. Akanji. Palmer. That looks a good ball through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
2 added minutes
Iñaki
has been
Williams.
indicated.
Now it's Hazard. Danny Vivian.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And he welcomes it in. Iñaki Williams, who's set up 1 goal so far. And the referee brings it to a close. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. De Bruyne voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
That's a mighty effort! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
There they go, hunting in packs. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Takes aim and crosses. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And they're quick to get it back. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I'm a huge fan of Bukayo Saka. Someone always praised for his versatility, his attitude and his cleverness around the pitch. He has the potential to excel in all positions across that front.
Real chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Zanetti. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Bojan. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a throw-in. And it's Eze. Zubimendi. Now it's Havertz. Takes a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
So it is still 0-0. Albert Ferrer. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Palmer. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Smashing header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Climbs up big! Gabriel gets good distance on it. Akanji for Palmer, engages and forces him off the ball. Nicely weighted ball, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Hazard. Ambitious ball here. Gabriel clears.
We're seeing some really good pressure from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
The ball goes in. Havertz! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
De Bruyne.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Palmer. Bojan. Albert Ferrer. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Bojan. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, important interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. Saliba. Zanetti. Zanetti just loves to go forward whenever he can. Rice. Now it's Havertz. He's in a great position here. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Calafiori. Rice. Into the channel. Rice was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Hazard is fouled. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Eze. Now it's Saka. And it's Timber. And it's Eze.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
We are into stoppage time. Saka. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. The midway point of the game.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. So neither side has yet broken through. The cross. And he's heaved it away. Calafiori. Now it's Havertz. Now it's Madueke. Cross. Havertz!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Calafiori. Oh, that's a key interception. Palmer. Hops for safety. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. And it's Zanetti. Now Saliba. Akanji. Calafiori cuts out the pass. Now it's Madueke. Madueke. Arsenal finding their passes. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
60,332.
It's a promising position. Hazard. Timber simply refused to be outdone there. And still we await the first breakthrough. Saliba attempts a clearance. Up he goes! It's there! The breakthrough arrives at last! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
And here's Madueke, and it's Rice. And here's Madueke. It's a good-looking delivery.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Bojan. Cleared without hesitation. Rice looking to play him in. Madueke in acres of space out wide. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Knocks it into space. Ah, that's a fine interception. Cleared without complication. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And he shoots! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Coming on the field, number 19, Trossard.
Now this could be a chance. Played out wide, Lewis Skelly looking for the run. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Nicely spread. Now it's Bojan. And it's Albert Ferrer.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Havertz. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Bojan. Now, what about a counter-attack? Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And here's... in he goes again! And the finish! Another big chance that gets away.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Bojan Krkić with the short one. Lewis Skelly gets it clear. And it's Zanetti. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Played into space out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. Lewis Skelly, now it's Trossard. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Danger averted for now. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Delivers the ball. Saliba getting this one clear. Played back in. Zanetti with the clearance. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I would have to say Victor Osimhen, Peter. Africa has always produced some outstanding striking talents, and this is the man I see as the latest in that line. He's fast, he's powerful, he's very athletic, and he looks the perfect man if you want to hit on the counter-attack.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Now it's Palmer. Hazard looking to run onto it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
In by Boyan. Sanchez clears it away. Long ball looking to counter. Shalai. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Lang. First quarter of an hour gone.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Lang. Sara. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's trying the shot. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, shooting chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He's onside. And it's Rijkaard. Osimhen. Played down the flank. He's in plenty of space here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Galatasaray really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Albert Ferrer. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Osimhen. Out towards the flank. That is lovely. And he's got his cross in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Albert Ferrer. And it's Palmer. De Bruyne. And Zanetti. Shalai simply refused to be outdone there. Always onto this. And it's Shalai. And he plays one through. Up he goes! Now, I've fallen kindly here. Goal! Galatasaray! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. That has been slung wide. Al-Mali, looking to play him in. The ball goes in. Defending of the desperate variety.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Albert Ferrer. And it's Sara. Now that looks a decent ball. Bojan, De Bruyne, and that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Today, please have your entry
it's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
Whistle goes and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Decent progress down the left. Saliba. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Marquinhos. Bojan. De Bruyne. Now it's Azar. And he's away. Pings it across. Oh, what a climb! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Number 13,
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Al-Mali. Sara, nicely spread. Palmer.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Akun knocks it into space. Can he latch on to this? Sara goes short. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Flings in across. And now a sudden chance to counter. Galatasaray choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Zanetti. Now it's Azar. And it's Sané.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Lang. Now it's Lang. Cross into the box. And he's there to clear it. He can get that clear. Galatasaray have reclaimed it. Torreira. And it's Sara. It's a really well-measured ball. He's in space and looking for options. That's very neat. Delivers with whip. He rises! Goal! Galatasaray! And again they hit the front. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 45, Osimhen.
So there's going to be another change here. Lang, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Palmer. And this is Azar. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
And he was quick to react. Akanji. For Palmer. Oh, good spread. Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Single.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Sané.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
İFootball. Sané. And it's Palmer. Looking for the run. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Marquinhos makes the interception. And that has left him in a heap. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Bayern. Number 10, Palmer. Coming on the field, number 14, Ødegaard. Number 27,
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines.
Substitutions taking place.
Torreira proves too strong.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Sané. And it's Shalai. Turns back here, probably the best option. Spread out to the left. Albert Ferrer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. And here's Mauro Icardi. O'Malley looking to hit the byline here.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Saliba. Dani Olmo. Sané, who's set up 1 goal so far. And there's green grass ahead of him. So that's it. It is all over. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose.